and we are back after a 9-month drought. Hopefully, knock on wood. I'm not going to say we are bringing it back because every time I say that, I do one, then we don't do it again. But hopefully, we'll bring back the 1v1 on the Thieves channel. And I have my boy Shady here with me today. How are you, boss?
I'm doing great in this bright and beautiful morning. How are you?
Vibing. We had to work this around both our freaking schedule. So I had
Yeah.
to hit the gym super early this morning. And then, no lie, I thought you said like 9:30, right? So
Uh,
like I woke up at like 5, just hit the gym. And then like halfway through my workout, I'd take like a super long break in between two sets. So I looked and I was like, oh, this motherfucker said 10:30, fucking 9:30, 10. Fuck. But so I'm hoping, spoiler, this will go up either maybe tomorrow as we're recording. It would be Monday or Tuesday. We are going through the rebrand, like Shady. So I'm gonna have you be the first one, and I might as well just say it on here. Hopefully, I can coordinate with Yuzo, right? That maybe we can almost like post them at the same time. Well, not the same time, but have them both up. But Shady is coming to the Thieves family finally. I
yes.
think we both have been in talks for quite some time, but then you joined somebody. I forget who you joined.
Validity. Not validity.
Yeah,
Yeah, validity. Yeah. That was
yeah,
our most recent one.
which is fine. Like I like them over there. Like I mean, like I don't know them as well as like me and you were talking right before this, like how I know Ziggy, but
Yeah.
like I don't see no bad blood over there anyway. It's like they seem like they know what they're doing. So it's like, ah, damn. And then you were like, hey, so
They
what's
dissolved. I'm free again.
about that offer? And like it's cool because like if you want to give people, I guess I didn't really tell you really what this podcast is about. I don't think. Maybe I did. I'm scrolling for a second.
I think I remember
Kinda.
saying
It's
you tell
really,
me.
or maybe you watched it. I don't know. Oh yeah. Kinda. So I just gave you like the quick, like it's just getting to know new members, and I'm hoping Bunny watches these. Bunny, you still owe me one, by the way. Um, cough, cough. 2 years later. Um, oh yeah, but she's busy. Everybody knows that she's busy, but so kind of give them like a little background, like roughly like how old you are, where you from. You don't have to go like super in detail. Like I'm from this fourth road. You just want to give like state.
Here's my IP address.
That would be
Yeah, so I am 23 years old. I currently live in South Georgia, but I'm originally from Maine, very proud to represent Maine. Uh,
pause for real.
what's up? Yeah, I was born in Bangor.
You know I live in Augusta, right?
I don't even live in Augusta, but I saw Maine on your profile, so that's why I assumed you were
Oh well,
Eastern
the thieves
time.
one. I think the thieves
Or the
one
Thieves one, yeah.
Augusta.
One of the profiles had Maine on it, and I was like,
Well, yeah,
okay.
like just on like a quick tangent because I am gonna try to get better at like shouting out who we are, like who Thieves is affiliated with. That's why I picked Game Kinetics, controller company,
Hmm.
because they partnered with the FPC, as you see, well, as you know, by the Thieves timeline, like where one of the teams that are super locked in for the FPC, and I saw that they partnered, and obviously I'm not dumb. There's no way like I could hit up fucking like Scuff or Battle Beaver and hey yo, so you want to like have my small ass little org with you?
Yeah.
Um, but then like I kind of got looking, and they're from Bangor.
Oh,
Yeah, so I was like, all right, fuck it, bro. Like I'm trying to put like the Northeast on the
yeah,
map. Um,
exactly.
I mean, because you got to think now that like the old Phase House, is no longer in New York.
There's not really a lot of Northeast
There's not
representation.
really anything in the Northeast. Obviously, before anybody watches this and makes a big deal about Sway, yes, I love them. They're in New York, or at least I know. Host no, not hostility. One of their people live in Long Island, so I mean, take it for what it's worth. But so obviously, um, there is some, and there's some big content people who live up this way, obviously, but org wise, there's not really anything at all.
Yeah. So
Um,
Texas and California.
Texas and Cali, baby. So kind of give a rundown on like what you're bringing to Thieves. Like it's Val and League of Legends, right?
And yeah, and some Diablo too. So I'm bringing some unorthodox games, as you put it.
Well, yeah, like not the run of the
not the
mill. I mean, like,
typical FPS like Apex, Call of Duty,
yeah. I mean,
stuff like
Val
that.
kind of,
That was kind of more mainstream, yeah.
yeah,
And League of Legends is a huge game, but at least in the Twitter, I feel like in the Twitter gaming community, like Call of Duty, Apex, Fortnite, and Valorant's getting there too, are like the mainstream kind of games right
yeah.
now at least. So I'm bringing some League of Legends. I'm a big mobile person. Played Smite before League. I was really into Smite for a few years. I will say back in the day, I was Call of Duty all day, every day for a long time. And
No, I,
found
I
Smite.
really feel. So this was a question like I had, like, when did you make the jump? Because I feel like when I first started talking to you before you joined Validity, I don't think you fully swapped over yet.
Flipped over from COD.
Yeah.
I actually
Am I
haven't
drunk?
played
Or am
I
I
haven't
drunk?
played COD in like 5 years.
Okay, so I'm drunk. Okay. I don't know why. I thought like that's why like when we were first kind of talking about it, I was like,
I think Modern Warfare might have been the last COD I played. I think I only played like 2 games of that and was like, this is the worst shit I've ever played, and I'm out.
dude, no lie. Like I'm hoping this year I can talk myself into not buying this card.
I successfully did it, and I haven't bought it in a few years, and I feel great about it. I love the games I play, and I will
So
not go back.
the only way, and somebody can quote me on this from when I fucking make my stupid ass I'm back tweet in October. The only way I'm buying this is if I can codcast in on console to commentate. Because now, thank God, I'm hoping we run it back with the same group of girls, but they have their coaches, their VOD recorder. I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
And I can't on this game. I mean, I could just stream. No, because I get kicked out. No, this is how bad they fucked this year up. You can't even sit in Codcaster on console. You get booted out of the lobby.
And they have no reason to fix it.
Nope. Obviously not. We're in fucking July and it's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
um so as I told you, we're kind of like free balling ish. I remember some of my questions. I'm gonna get the one out so then I can time stamp it. So if you've listened to any of the old school eavesdrop podcasts from Hex, 10 out of 10 stole this one from them. We're gonna get this one out of the way because I love this question just because it's cool. Um, and it's just like not serious at all because I will hit like kind of some serious-ish topics. So if you could have any animal tamed as a pet, and it can either grow or shrink to
Okay.
3 feet, what are you picking?
Okay. So it's 3 feet. It's gonna be that size no matter if it's
Yeah,
big or small. Okay.
yeah. So like you
Huh.
can, so you do an ant, and you're gonna have a 3 foot ant.
3 foot
That'd be
ant.
weird,
Okay.
but
Hmm. That is a good question. Very thought provoking. I don't even know. I gotta take a second. 3 foot. Three.
and it's tamed. If you didn't hear that part,
Yeah.
so like you
Yeah.
don't have to worry
Yeah.
about
It's
a
not gonna
line
kill me
that
in my sleep.
takes off. Yeah, that'd be bad.
Well, I was gonna pick an animal I could ride around, but then you threw in the 3 feet part, and that's what's throwing me off. Ugh. I think I would, since it's tamed, the tame part's what I'm gonna focus on here. I would go with a shark. I love sharks, and I would put a shark in a tank. So I'm gonna go with a shark
So it took me
because
the
I'd want it as a pet.
so it took me the longest to finally just die hard lock in. I'm pretty sure the last like because I didn't get to this question on the Saints podcast. Sorry, Saint, I still haven't uploaded that second part. We're just gonna have to run it back eventually. And just do it all in one big podcast. But before that one, I think I was like 6 deep on the orca whale.
That'd be pretty cool too.
That's why I forget who posted it on the timeline, but I saw that Pink commented under it, and it was like a fishing boat was out, and like a family of like 5 orcas kept like, like diving near their
Yeah,
boat, and Pink's like,
I
oh
saw
hell
that. I
no.
saw
I
that.
was like, oh hell yeah, like I mean, obviously, you could tell how by like the back of that boat, it wasn't that big of a boat. So I would also be a little terrified
Yeah,
that they're about to ram this bitch.
yeah.
But
They're
like,
about to send you 300 feet in the air, like come up and
but
hit you.
it would still be dope.
Yeah, yeah,
So because obviously, I mean, maybe not me now because I don't really stream. I stream like once a month. It's bad. But obviously, as an owner, it's hard to juggle it all. First
yeah.
world issues. I know. Um, so what kind of keeps you streaming day in day out? Because I mean, this might hurt your soul what I'm about to say, but like I can't see the excitement on like streaming League of Legends day in day out. Like, I mean, I had fun kind of learning. I forget who I was playing. I was playing some Healy bitch. Um, I don't I don't remember who it was. I think
What
it
keeps
started
me
with like an
going
S or
is
some
the
shit. But yeah, it was fun for like that first like 2 weeks, and then I just got bored.
yeah. I mean, what keeps me streaming it is that I'm passionate about the games that I play, and I like to share my passion with others. Hopefully, they resonate more with my passion than the game. I get League
Yeah,
of Legends is a hard game to follow, so when I'm streaming League, it's just like I try to bring, a unique perspective or some passion, and hopefully people resonate more with me than the game, if that's why you're watching. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then
oh
some
yeah,
people, of
I
course,
get
are
it.
gonna watch for the game, of course. Like some streamers I watch for the game, some streamers I watch for them. So I try to bring both both aspects to it and try to have a nice middle ground of people to come and
Yeah,
enjoy.
like I'll be honest with you. I think I've watched more of your Valorant and Diablo streams than I have your League of Legends. Um, but it's more because like I don't watch really any League of Legends people till it's like the later on. Like I won't even watch like the beginning of the LCS.
LCS, yeah,
I'll wait till it's like the last like 4 weeks before playoffs, like when like one loss could like fuck up like the whole seeding, and then
yeah,
like I'll catch like one or two like playoffs and maybe like the championship matches. So like it's more and like that's like me with like Val. I not like your Val, but just Val in general. I'll catch like who was it last year? Oh, fucking was it Ascend that made that
yeah,
wild run? Yeah, like I saw people start like lighting up Twitter that they were just like going on a rampage. So I like tried to catch some of those matches and shit. So like I don't really like I get what you're saying. It's more personal based, which is why like
yeah.
I feel like most of the people who I surround myself with are dope. Either they're like gross or they're just a character. Like
Yeah.
holy fuck. Um somebody mentioned Modelo's are fire because Taco from the COD League was like, need a 6 pack of beer already. And I was like, what's the go to? And she's like, Modelo's. And I was like, well, I guess I'll have to add that to the list because I really, as you actually, I don't know if you follow me on TikTok and shit, but like, I'm back on like my super like gym grind, and I'm not a big drinker anyways.
Right.
Like, but like when I go on vacation, I get a little wild. So like, I
Right.
fuck it, and I live in Maine. You know,
Yeah.
bro. We get everything last here, bro.
Yeah.
So like when I go to Colorado, I already had the list going. Like I gotta try the Mountain Dew ones, like those like hard Mountain Dews.
Yep.
Monster has theirs now.
Yep. That's new.
There's I follow like the Noka people on TikTok, so like I kind of want to try them. So now I guess I have to try a fucking Modelo, I guess. Um, but so outside of gaming, kind of like you probably obviously work like a 9 to 5.
Yep.
But what kind of keeps you? This can be a like out of game motivation. Actually, I don't even think I asked you this question. But like what's your motivation in and outside? Assuming you might go with the cop out of your lady.
That's
But it's
actually what I
not
was
a
gonna go with.
cop out.
Yeah.
Like I get that. Like obviously, I don't see how much you go live because people don't realize I try to get around to everybody
But
to
it's
at
not.
least catch a stream here and there. Um, if I had it my way, bro, this wall right behind my PC would have like 9 fucking monitors. There would
Different
be a
stream.
fucking Chromecast on each
Yeah.
one. Fucking, but it's not. And to be honest, I can't even tell you the last time I played anything. Like, because right now, obviously with the land later on this month, I've been working like 7 days a week, putting in like 50 hours a week, hitting the gym 6 days. It's been a lot of
Yeah.
work, then gym or work, eat, fucking go to bed. But like, so kind of like, what keeps you kind of going? With her, like, what do you like? Why do you think she's your biggest motivation? Not like your mom or dad or little sister or whatever.
I'd say it's my girlfriend because she, really inspires me to do more. And, I want her to be happy and I want our cat Pepper to be happy. That's like our child. So, just being able to like make them happy and provide for them and everything is really what pushes me to go outside a game. In game, it's as simple as I just love playing video games. I have since a very young age and I don't see it going away anytime soon.
Now,
Just
here
doing
a
what I
kid or
love.
a fur kid?
The cat is like our child.
Okay, cat. I didn't hear the cat part.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like,
Cat
did
is like
I
our
hear
child, basically.
fur kid or a real kid? Um, trying to think, because I'll be honest, I got tired of like I might write down like three of my old questions, kind of obviously keep like let them kind of know who you are, like today, where you're from, and obviously the pet one. But for the most part, I got tired of it. Just seemed like I realized that after I did the Halo ones, as you saw, if you actually got nosy after I sent you the link, I did one with each member of the Halo team,
Mhm.
and it was like the same like 10 questions. So like I was like, well, this is kind of boring-ish. So I might have to do like write down like five or so for future episodes. So I'm not just hitting them with the ums. But going into the second half of the year, are you thinking you're going to lean more toward? Actually, better question: are you shooting for a Masters in either one of your games, or whatever? Is it
Highest rank is it's
Ascend
Ascend.
or is it
It's
Radiant in
it's
Val?
Radiant and Valorant, Challenger in League, and Diablo doesn't have a ranking system. So I would love to hit higher ranks in I almost said Diablo in Valorant and League of Legends. I would love to hit higher ranks in those games, but I mean, with working 9 to 5, only having a certain amount of time to play games, I have a realistic expectation that hitting those ranks is going to take a lot of time and more. It's going to take even more. It's going to probably take double the amount of time I've already invested into it.
Oh
So
yeah, because
I
it's
don't expect to have it happen this year or soon, but incrementally higher ranks as time goes on is always the goal.
so this is where I'm just gonna pick your brain and shit a little for League of Legends related shit and Val related shit. So like, how often does like the season quote unquote reset in League of Legends?
So it used to just be once a year. It would go from January to November. This is the first year they're making it two. So it's from January to July and July to November.
Okay,
I
and
think it
then
ends
like,
in about 2 weeks. So
and then do you have to like redo all of your placement matches, or do they just like bump you back? Like, let's say if you were gold, now you're silver. Uh,
um essentially both. So they used to have you do 10 placement games in January and you'd run through the whole season and then they'd reset your rank by moving you back probably like about a whole rank and then you play 10 placement games. This year, kind of the same thing. They're adding a new rank in between Diamond and Masters, so it's going to be like the third highest rank. And they're also doing a softer reset and they're reducing the placement games to 5. So July 19th or something, like in 2 Wednesdays from now is when the new season starts. I'll play 5 placement games. I'll probably get bumped back like 2 or 3 divisions, not full ranks.
yeah.
And in your placement games, if you lose, you don't lose anything. So there's no harm in your placement games. You can only gain. So whatever
Oh,
your
okay.
first, you play your first placement game, you get your first rank. You can only go up from there. That's the minimum rank you'll be starting at if you lose every other placement game. If you win more, you can start at a higher rank.
Okay. And then like
And
and when it comes to Val, like, do they do make you do it's what like a 4 month season?
I think so. I think it's a few 3 or 4 months every season. I don't know if they have an exact. I think they do actually. I think it's 120 days. So what is that? 4 months? Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
it is 4 months. For Valorant, and they've always had 5 placement games as far as
Okay,
I can
so like
recall.
that one,
So
like you quote unquote pretty much get nuked each season, and then you just gotta do five placement matches, and
essentially,
that's
yeah.
based. Okay, so it's kind of
It
like.
Yeah, it keeps your hidden rank, so it kind of starts you around where it thinks you should be, but your placement games can influence
Yeah.
where you end up.
Well, yeah, because obviously, if at this point in time in gaming, like if you end a season and in like Radiant, the minimum you should be like restarting is like platinum.
Yeah, I think that's the cap. I think it's actually Diamond 2 is where they cap it at for placements, and then they'll open it up like a week or two later to go above Diamond.
Yeah.
At least
Um,
if they do it in League.
so we're super late on this podcast, kinda, but it works out. How are you liking Diablo 4? Diablo 4?
Yes.
Diablo 5? 4. 4. They took so long to make this one
I
that I
know, they
like
took forever.
I remember playing, I'm pretty sure the old ones on like my PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then so like it's kind of like wait, 4, 5, wait, 4,
I
5.
think it took them a decade. I think it
Well,
was
technically it's like
10 years to the day.
technically it's like 4.5 because I mean they did have Reaper,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, but that really didn't add much anyway. So I guess it is still 4. So pros and cons in your eyes coming from like somebody who plays these kinds of games. Uh,
Um, I actually really like Diablo 4. It's hard to get a good read on it because I've gotten back on Reddit, and Reddit is just an absolute hellhole of negativity, so
I
it's really
fuck
hard
you
to see
not.
how much
I
people
can't
like the
tell
game.
you
But
the last time I loaded Reddit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I set off for like 2 years. I just got so bored like a few months ago. I was like, damn, I'm just gonna go on and take a look, and now I'm on it again, and I'm just like, wow, everyone here hates their life and hates everything they do. This is amazing.
Uh,
I'm just here for some information, not here to pity party with you guys. Jeez.
maybe
I
that's
got back on Reddit. I think I got back on Reddit for Diablo 4 to like look at builds and info and stuff because there's
oh
a lot
yeah,
of details in the game. And now it's just like, wow, everyone here is just hateful.
they just hate their life.
Yeah.
So where do you see this? Is we're gonna get into a couple little serious-ish topics. So where do you see your life going in like 5 years? You can do like in game, out of game,
Um,
combo of the two, kind of whatever you
I
want.
can do a little bit of a combo. So over the next 5 years, I hope to get a master's degree in MBA and get promoted at my job and keep working up there and get some
Masters in what?
business economics, something like that. Either a master's degree in economics or just an MBA, master's business administration.
Yep.
Something like that. And then in game wise, I just hope to keep, growing my Twitch and Twitter, and then keep just playing the games I love. Get higher ranks of Valorant and League, and keep. Hopefully, Diablo holds my attention. I keep telling everyone like Skyrim's my favorite game of all time, but
Yeah, I see that in your
if
bio.
Diablo can
Doesn't it
give
say
me, yeah,
something?
it's just
Doesn't your bio say patiently waiting for Elder Scrolls?
6, yes. If Diablo can hold my attention for a few years, it'll crack my top 5 games, which that hasn't changed in a long, long time. So Diablo has a chance to break in if they can hold my attention for a few years. So I'm hoping that's part of my next 5 years.
So now that you say that, I'm gonna pivot right into that. I don't ask this one all the time. It kind of depends on who's on, because like I have some people who like they've only played whatever game they compete in.
Yeah,
Um, Obviously, hey, you don't compete. No offense. If you just play ranked, I don't
yeah,
count.
I'm just a ranked player.
So what's your top 5 games all time?
Perfect. Okay. All right. So first, like I already said, Skyrim.
Yep.
I played that. I play that game to this day. Ever since release, I still play Skyrim. I have it. I've bought Skyrim on every single platform I've ever owned: PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, everything. Like I have to have Skyrim on every single.
Which
Yep, it is on Switch. On every single thing I own, I have to have Skyrim to play it.
see,
It's on Switch and it works.
look. Do you see this look?
Yeah,
I just can't.
it works.
That's not a look for you. That's a look of me
No,
thinking
I know.
like, why?
It. I'm saying it works. I'm not gonna add well or good. I'm just gonna say it works.
But
um,
so Skyrim.
Yep, moving into number 2 would be my favorite Call of Duty of all time, actually, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That is a game very near and dear to my heart. That's probably, out of all the games I've played, I probably have the second most, no, third most hours played on this game of any game ever. And Call of Duty only lasts a year, so that tells you how much I played it that year.
Yeah.
Uh, moving into number three would actually be Pokemon Soul Silver, which I have a disgusting amount of hours in that game. When I was a kid on Nintendo DS, I would sit there and play Soul Silver from dusk to dawn and all night.
Wait,
It
how old are
was
you?
23.
Fuck, bro, I'm old.
Yeah, I'm
As
a
soon as you
Pokemon
said that, I was
enjoyer.
like, fuck. But alright, so Pokemon at
Soul Silver, yep.
3.
Nintendo DS at three. Four would be, oh shit, what was four? Oh, four is League of Legends.
I was
Four
like,
would be League of Legends. Yep, I have played that game enough years now that it's like, okay, you need to be in my top five. Enjoy the game so much. It's almost everything I want in a game. You know, there's a certain level of thought process and critical thinking you need to play. You need a certain level of understanding. I like games you have to put effort into to learn and understand.
oh yeah.
So League has really, really done a lot for me over the last few years because I just love playing it. And wrap it up at number five would actually be a very controversial Halo game, Halo Reach. I
Say that, but like obviously I know a few Halo people. Also we took the team to Orlando
mhm,
after that team left, but we knew going in that unless they came out of pool, not out of pools, out of open, that was gonna be Aussie's only event. So like we knew going in that this roster wasn't staying together going into year two, or year three, or whatever year they're on. And then I've gotten to know a few other people since obviously I was fielding um rosters for this coming year. A lot of them don't mind Halo Reach actually.
yeah, I think it's gotten more popular as time has gone on. I sadly missed the glory days of Halo 2 and Halo 3. I was a little too young, also still on like the Call of Duty train around then.
Yeah,
So like and other games like the Wii and stuff before I got into like console gaming, like handhelds, Nintendo DS and stuff. So I kind of missed Halo 2 and Halo 3, but I got into Halo with Halo Reach, and the nostalgia I have associated with that game. I had so many friends. It was like when that was back when like gaming clans were a big thing. I
oh
was a
yeah,
part of a big gaming clan. I had some high position in there with a bunch of my friends, so we did all this stuff together. Halo Reach was just I understand, the detractors to it. It wasn't a perfect game. There were problems with it. Halo 2 and 3 were probably better games. I wouldn't know. I missed the glory days. But
right.
to me, Halo Reach had this filled something in me that I didn't know was missing, Having fun on video games with my friends is one of the things that makes me, happiest. So I found that in Halo Reach, and it just made me fall in love with the game, and that will always be one of my favorite games of all time just because of the memories associated with it. I will say I also played Halo 4 and Halo 5 and Halo Infinite, like those games too. They're better than Halo Reach in my opinion as shooters, but Halo Reach just holds that nostalgia in my
Dude,
heart.
I didn't touch Halo until literally before Orlando. I fucking up.
Oh my god.
There was a point in time. There was a point in time leading into that event, and very few people know this. And shout out to Sir Beards. He coached like the native. We got like 10 minutes. Oh wait, that fucking works perfectly
I
because
was
you
gonna say
said.
that works perfectly, yeah.
Shout out to Birds, bro. Like there was a point in time for Ozzy and them. I was ready to coach if they couldn't find somebody to come in as their coach. So I locked in. If my Twitch VODs would auto upload, because I'm too lazy to go in and upload them my damn self. Um, Leading up to Orlando, I fuck you not. On days I worked, it was like 7 to 8 hours of Halo fucking ranked. At days off, it was like 10 to 12.
Holy crap.
Just trying to just learn timings and timings and timing
Yep.
and fucking. And then thank God, they found somebody to actually coach because, yeah, we probably wouldn't have even like it was a good run. Like I mean, we got fucking SQ winners round two.
Yep.
And then we got a team and they sent us down to losers. We took a map off of them. And then we lost to, I don't remember what their name was at the event, but then they lost like the following round after beating us to like Mind Freak. So, like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah. Um, trying to think. Your Mount Rushmore. See, I'm just throwing all kinds that I've asked in the previous ones. Um, your Mount Rushmore music,
Music, so like artists.
artists and or bands. So like a whole band can
Okay.
be head. It doesn't have
Um,
musicians.
this is four, right? There's four. I'm not sure. I don't know why I had to think about that. These are gonna be modern people. I'm mostly a modern music listener. Well, I guess we'll see. Um, we can start with easy. My favorite artist, because I don't really listen to him a lot anymore, but nostalgia associated growing up with him, listening to him. Don't listen to him anymore because he's very controversial. It's Eminem. So I love Eminem's music.
I had a feel that's where that was going.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the person Eminem is. He does a lot of things that I wouldn't agree with and don't participate like to associate myself with. So I don't usually share that I'm a Eminem fan, but I do like his music. I don't listen to a lot anymore. Move on from that one. I also am a massive Post Malone fan. Really, really, really enjoy his music. So I'd throw him up there. Uh, third, rest in peace, my boy Juice World. Gotta give him shout out. I listen to his music like on a daily basis
I'll
at
be
this
honest
point.
with you. I think I only listen to like one Juice World song, and it's because he's on the track with Eminem.
Oh right, are you an Eminem fan?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm 29.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like but like that's like me with like oh actually I'll let you do your fourth real quick. Who's your fourth?
This is where I was struggling. This was why I was taking so long to think. I was like, those three are easy. The fourth person could be any number of people. Hmm. I think a lot of people deserve to be number four for me, but I'll actually put Fall Out Boy at number four.
Who?
Fall Out Boy.
There you go. But no, so
I
like
like them.
so like this is the same thing with me with TV shows too. When there's hype around it or around somebody, I don't watch it. Like I have yet to start Stranger Things.
Oh wow.
So like the whole Juice thing, like with how much hype he was getting, and also that's
Yeah.
not really my era of music.
Mhm.
And like it just, I actually think that might have been the last Eminem album that I liked the majority of the songs.
Yeah, with the Godzilla on it.
Yeah, and like I just happen to like, so I listen to, I won't even look at the track list first. Like I'll just hit just play when a new album comes out from certain people. I'll make sure I turn off shuffle, and it just goes in my pocket. So like I didn't even realize till like afterwards that I was like, wait, okay, so so I might have a couple songs here and there by Juice that I like. Um, but yeah, no, that's like the same thing. And like I watch the same shows over and over again. Like I literally have like the same five shows in rotation. Like I just when I end one, I just start the next one. But it's because
Yeah.
like I'm normally working on stuff.
Yeah, it's
Um,
background noises.
yeah,
Yeah.
5 minutes time, so I can think of highly off topic.
Okay.
If Atlanta gets a Call of Duty event and Thieves goes as a challengers team, are you coming?
I would definitely try to go. I mean, I still have friends in the area that still haven't or still want to go to a Call of Duty event, so I know I could get some people up and I would be there in a heartbeat for sure. And of course I have to rep Thieves if they're there.
Yeah. That's not a spoiler that Thieves is going into challengers yet. I was
Yeah.
very open on my tweet if anybody saw it. This off season is so long this year.
Yep.
It's like a 5 month off season.
And also, who knows if Atlanta's gonna get a damn event? The esports hates on Atlanta. I swear.
I don't know why. Like they
I don't know either.
no
They
matter
hate on
who
Atlanta.
no matter who that fourth is for that Atlanta phase roster, it's still a top three roster no matter what. Nobody can
Yeah.
change. The trio is still in full effect. Like no matter who that fourth is, like it's still going to be a top three roster. I would love Boston to get another one when it's not subarctic.
Yeah.
Uh, no, I had people wanting me to go because obviously I live in Maine.
Yep.
I was like, "Fuck you," because the thing was, I knew exactly how this shit was gonna happen. I was gonna go there, deal with that cold ass bullshit for 4 days, and then I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna come home and deal with
And
that
deal with
same
more cold ass
cold ass
bullshit.
bullshit. So
Yep.
I was like, I am not dealing with this shit for a week.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, no, I hope Boston gets another event. Um 3-ish minutes. Do you have a not a go-to game? Do you have a game that you're like scared to jump into but you want to try? Like any like MLB
Uh,
game?
I
Uh
don't know if scared to try is the right word.
or just
Usually, if
haven't
there's
or
a
actually
yeah,
yeah, here, kids better way word that you haven't pulled the trigger yet on trying
yeah.
because you
That's what I
love
was gonna go with the question
Valorant.
because
Yeah.
there's a lot of games I want to play. There's so many games I want to play, but as we talked about earlier, working a 9 to 5,
Yeah.
having a outside life of gaming, it's very hard to find time to game. So I usually try to focus my gaming time on games that I really love, League, Valorant, Diablo.
Yeah.
But if there is a game, it'd probably just be going back to sports games. I played a lot of Madden, NBA, MLB growing up and I don't play those games anymore. And even I got into PGA last year, so I would really love to find time to play those games again. It's just I don't have the time anymore.
I get that. I'm hopefully gonna hold to my guns and skip this year's Madden. Um, I just got bored because I don't
Yeah,
spend any money.
yeah. I'm
And
mad. I only play for
I
cash.
grind money and I grind mutt, no money spent. So I
Mm,
think it was
okay.
like 2 years ago. I didn't even make it past Thanksgiving, bro. Like they had so many limited time cards that I was like, all right,
Yeah,
so fuck all y'all. And it just wasn't fair. I was
yeah.
like, fuck
Pay
this.
to win for sure.
Which is fine to a point. Like I
Yeah, to a
said.
point. Yeah.
But like Thanksgiving, I was like, fuck this, bro. Um, but I thought about getting into PGA because if you didn't
Those
know
games
this,
are pretty good.
I'm a really big Optic fan, and Big T still like makes videos of
Yep.
like PGA.
Love Big Timer.
But so I've thought about it. I don't golf, so I'm like, eh.
Yeah, yeah. I got into golf last January, so I got into PGA as well.
But I'm gonna shout out Rebirth and Juggernaut Energy. Hopefully by the next episode of Who's Ever Podcast, they'll have shit on one of my shelves. I put my order in. Because I want to try it. Like I'm a really big fitness person, and caffeine doesn't do anything for me really, anyways. Anyways. I think that made sense.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but so it's kind of like cool if it because like their tubs are like 40 servings. So
Yep,
like, all right, cool, But thank you, Shady. Welcome to
of course.
Thieves.
Yeah, glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Until the next episode of the 1v1, this has been your boy Mike. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah.